Hey everyone, so for today's video I thought I would film an evening vlog, which I've actually never done before. And the reason I thought this would be interesting to do is because since I've been living out of home, I've been having to kind of like change up my evening and my night routine just because I am on my own a lot, so I need to keep busy, and just I find the things that I do to fill my time quite different since I've been on my own. So I thought it might be quite interesting to bring you guys along and just show you what life's like in the evening when you live out of home. So it's currently 6:30 p.m. so I definitely need to get out of bed and go and sort myself out some dinner soon. But this is the thing, right? Since I've moved out of home, I found it so hard to remember to cook dinner because obviously when I lived at home, my mum would cook dinner most of the time. So I'm just like not used to remembering to cook myself dinner and like buy groceries and things like that. I'm sure it will become a habit eventually, but right now I'm just so not used to it. So it will come to like 6:30 and I'll be like, oh, I'm hungry, and then I'll be like, oh wait, I didn't make any dinner, and oh wait, I don't have any groceries. And that's kind of the situation right now. I don't really have any groceries, so I'm gonna bring you guys grocery shopping with me, and then we're gonna get cooking. So I'm currently on the F45 challenge app to try and get some ideas of what to have for dinner. I find that I'm not very good at coming up with things off the top of my head, so I need to be inspired. I think I'm gonna make a burrito bowl. I made them the other night and they were so easy and healthy, and like I also had like leftovers for the next day, so I've just got to go out and buy the ingredients for that. So one thing I've got to remember is my grocery bags, because I forget this every single time, and then I have to use plastic bags, and I really don't want to use plastic bags, and also I don't really want to purchase bags, so I'm gonna bring some of my own. I've got to remember to always turn off my lights now because I pay for electricity. Not that I didn't do it before, but like when you pay for it, you're so much more conscious about it. All right, so I'm off to go and get dinner now. Braden's actually gonna eat dinner here tonight as well, although he's not gonna be eating dinner till a lot later because he finishes work at 9, which means he probably won't be at mine until at least 9:30, but I'm gonna be making dinner for him as well, so you'll see him later. Alright, so I'm back home now and I thought I'd do a little grocery haul and show you guys what I got. So the first thing that I picked up was this cauliflower rice. I really want to try replacing my rice with this because it's obviously a lot better for you because it's not a carb, so I want to try this out. I then got some cilantro tomatoes. I picked up a mini milk for Braden that you can have with a cereal. I only have almond milk, so I got a mini one so he can have this. I then picked up some red onions. I was so confused, right? It was the same price to buy all of these as it was to buy one red onion. I was thinking, but I only want one, but like, I'm gonna have to make a lot of red onion dishes now. I then got some raspberries to put in my chia seed puddings that I have for breakfast. One thing that I've been really not eating enough of is fruit since I've moved out. So I picked up some grapes because I feel like they're easy to eat and I need to make it a habit to eat more fruit. I then got some hummus. I probably say this wrong. I feel like everyone says it differently, but I have so many carrots, so I'm like, this will make me eat my carrots. I then got some tinned sweet corn, an avocado, and then finally a ready cooked barbecue chicken. These things are literally my favorite. I love them so much and they're so easy, and I always have leftovers with this for the next day, so it's really good. So I actually went to Woolworths and Coles, and all up I spent $37, and that's not that cheap if I'm totally honest, but I guess I did get a fair bit of stuff and I'll have a few snacks and a few meals out of that stuff. Thought I'd whip out my camera and tell you about one struggle that I've been having since moving out. So it's really hard to know how long things can last in the fridge, and like I didn't realize that I didn't really know this stuff that well until I moved out, but like I had some chickpeas and red beans in the fridge from last time I made a burrito bowl, and I was saving them for the next time I made it, and I was thinking, oh, they'll be fine, and then I googled it and apparently you can only leave them in the fridge for like 3 to 4 days, and it's probably been a week, but I was like, I'm gonna chuck it. So yeah, that's one thing that I found kind of hard to work out. I did actually do hospitality and food cooking as subjects at school, but clearly I've forgotten that stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's one thing I've really struggled with, and also knowing how much is enough food for one person, because I'll buy things and then realize, oh wait, that's way too much for just me. For example, canned sweet corn. This is like more than enough for just me and Braden, and I'll probably have some left over, and then like, what do I do with it? Put it in the fridge, and then I'll have to make a meal with it tomorrow with the leftovers. But it's just hard to remember sometimes because obviously like I might be going out for dinner tomorrow night or something, and then like it goes to waste. So you have to keep that in mind when you move out. That's one thing that I have noticed. I am quite literally crying from cutting those onions, but this is the progress so far. I've cut up some red onions and also pulled apart the chicken, so I'll have plenty left over tomorrow for something else. But yeah, that's what I've done so far. Now I've just got to chop up the avocado, carrot, tomatoes, and yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna use some rice in my burrito bowls. I just buy these microwavable rices that serve 2 people, so it's perfect for me and Braden. Literally probably so lazy, and I don't know, it's probably quite bad. I probably should steam it, but right now I don't have like a steamer. I know I could probably do it on the pot, but when you're like first moving out and like, you know, getting used to things, this is quite good. So I finished making dinner now. I'll show you what it looks like later, but this is what everything looks like afterwards. I get stuff literally everywhere and even on the floor, as you can see. So now the task is to clean all of this stuff up. And yeah, I'm also going to empty out my bin because this is getting rather full. Luckily, I actually have just the garbage chute outside my door, so that makes things easy, but definitely need to remember that. I'm not going to lie, it was never my job when I lived in my family's house to empty the bin, so I have to actually try and remember to do it. It's not habit, but it actually fills up so fast. Like honestly, this is quite a deep bin, and I think this is filled up in about 3 days. I feel like a good old-fashioned sweep works better than a vacuum sometimes. So I wanted to quickly show you guys something. So you know how I bought that cutlery the other day from Kmart? I was really excited about it because I thought it was a really good deal. Obviously, I got what I was paying for because it has rusted. The first time I put all of the cutlery in the dishwasher, it rusted. As you can see, that is rust. And stupidly, I don't know why, I just put them in the bin thinking, oh well, they've got to go. I didn't think about returning them. So I've got a few of them left over, and like, I can't really return them now, can I? Because I don't have a full set, but like, how annoying. So now that I've made dinner and I've cleaned the kitchen, I'm gonna put my washing away. I actually put some washing on the other day, and I've still got some hanging on my little washing line area and also some in the basket. So I need to actually put them away because I've just kind of been like picking at the clothes in the basket instead of putting them away. So I'm gonna do that now. One thing that's like so good about living out of home is that your washing doesn't get mixed up with your siblings, because my washing would always end up in Lily's pile and vice versa. So I know that everything in here belongs to me and that I'm not going to lose any socks or anything like that. Okay, so what I'm currently doing is trying to wash out a stain of one of my white dresses. There's something pink that is on the dress. Even though I swear this wasn't in with anything pink, it's got a big pink stain on it, so I'm just gonna leave it to sink and try and get it out. Anyone out there who knows how to get stains out of clothes, please comment down below, because I literally drop food on all of my clothes all the time, so that would be really helpful. So I finished all of the chores that I had to do tonight. It's now 9 p.m, so Braden will be finishing work really soon. I actually am gonna wait till he arrives to have dinner with him. I'm not actually that hungry for some reason, probably because I've been snacking and it's probably not that good. When I was preparing the food, I kept snacking at the chicken because, like, you know, when you're like pulling apart the chicken, you're like, oh, I'll just have a bit now. Anyway, I kept doing that, so I'm not that hungry, so I'll eat when he gets here, which I know is quite late and not that good for you, but oh well. So yeah, now I'm just gonna take my makeup off and get ready for bed, have a shower, do all that kind of stuff. But before I do that, I'm gonna actually light a candle because I kind of feel like it smells in here after I've like emptied the bin and like cooked food and stuff, and I actually really want to try out this new candle that my boyfriend's mum gave to me as a housewarming gift, and it's a really, really nice candle. The candle that she gave me is by Tom Ford, and I'm only gonna light it on special occasions, but I haven't tried it out yet, so I'm gonna light it right now and smell it because I want my place to smell nice. This is the candle, by the way, if any of you guys are wondering, so thanks Melissa. I'm so excited to try this out. I'm now going to take my makeup off, and I always just use makeup remover wipes. I honestly just find they work best for me, and my favorite ones are by Simple. I always use these ones, and they're often on sale in Priceline. You can get like packs for 2. So these are the ones that I use. So Braden's just got here. He just rang my doorbell. I'm gonna go get him. Oh, hi. So Braden's here and I've made you some dinner. Do you wanna come get it? I can't lift it up because I've got a camera in my hand. This one's your one because you don't like avocado that much, so I did less avocado for you.
Why say that? Just so...
So I have more avocado. No, but it's got more rice as well because I figured like you're a boy. But yeah, this is what the burrito bowls look like. I'm gonna put some mayo on mine. I did these the other day and they actually were so good. So it's now like 10 p.m. and I'm gonna jump in the shower and then head to bed. I try to have a shower every night, although I'm not gonna lie, when Brayden's not here, I don't shower as much. That sounds so wrong. The reason I don't shower as much is just because Brayden like always reminds me to shower, and then when I'm on my own, I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna go to bed. So we're about to go to bed now, but before we go to bed, we're actually gonna watch Lunatics on Netflix. We started one of the episodes yesterday and we're gonna finish it now. Let me know in the comments if you guys have watched it or what you're watching on Netflix at the moment. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this spare of the moment video and enjoyed watching what an evening looks like for me now that I've moved out of home. If you did enjoy it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.